Thanks, Nick. Thanks. Coach, first question for you. What were your thoughts on the game, Canada Day, playing at home in Hamilton?
Yeah, it was certainly nice to be home and playing and back together for sure here in Hamilton. Thoughts on the game were, I think Dominican's a good team with experienced guys, and I kind of like how they went for it. They came out in the zone and kind of rolled the dice a little bit to see if we'd make shots and things like that. So I like the aggressiveness of that game plan, and I think again they got experienced guys, they got physical guys. It was a really competitive game for us and a really good test. For us, anytime we can play against an experienced team that plays that hard, it's gonna help us. So, I think again our guys kind of learned a little bit, got to feel each other a little bit as the game went, built some chemistry as the game went, and I think again I was pretty happy with just our defensive effort in general.
Thank you, Coach. Shai, hometown game in Hamilton, 32 points. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, we won. That's most important. None of it means anything if you don't win, and that's what we set our sights on going into every game. Try to win and try to push this thing going forward. But it was a fun night. It was a fun night for sure.
We'll open it up for questions.
Shai, it looked like the third quarter you really decided to put the gas down. And from your point of view, was it just a little awkward having not played since April to kind of get your feet under you and feel a little bit of the rhythm of the game again?
Yeah, a little bit of that, and a little bit about what Coach said, team chemistry. I think we were feeling each other out to start the game for sure. Once we just played the right way, played aggressive, and trusted each other, we saw the game open up at the end of that second quarter.
Question for both of you guys. What can a game like this do for this group moving forward? You talked about how the chemistry got better as the game went on. You guys are obviously trying to build chemistry in this window, so what can a win like this do for you going forward?
Well, we're really building in general, right? And I think that for me, it kind of, I know we got to go play another game, and we'll get focused on that here in a minute. But for me, this week of bringing everyone together, it felt like we've taken another step forward in building, right? Like we had a lot of people in the gym. It was probably most coaches wouldn't have liked how many people we had in the gym most days, but we had a lot of players and former players and future players and coaches and all kinds of people, and that's really that coming together feels like we took a step building. So and then you got to go out and perform in a game, like I said, against a good team, and that like puts all that hard work and your 4 or 5 days of prep and stuff, it puts it to the test. And we should know that we prepared well and it helped us play well, and we continue to do that going forward.
Shai, you mentioned chemistry in terms of you and Nickeil after all this time. Was it like picking up where you left off in high school?
Yeah, it was. We know each other so well, know how each other play, how each other think. I still think we were getting a little kinks out to start the game. But back to what I said, I think both of us, when we just made the right play, trusted each other, the offense was flowing and we were flowing and we looked good.
Shai, what did it feel playing back here in Hamilton where you kind of grew up and played your high school ball and having your family here, obviously?
Yeah, it was so fun. Just knowing that all the people that see me grow from when I, like you said, was in high school, were there to see me play today. Something I can't describe. It was super fun, and I knew this day was coming, and it went just how I wanted to.
Pops too.
Crazy.
Nick, can you just kind of put into contrast, for somebody who obviously didn't grow up in Canada, what it's like to, I guess, have the responsibility of coaching the national team?
Yeah, I did not grow up here, but I'm coming up on 10 years.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Right, living here. I keep telling, I tell these guys they're tired of hearing my stories about both my sons born in Toronto, and they're locked in future national team players. But you know, I mean, listen, I've been here a long time now. Certainly consider it home, and you know, I'm very honored to coach this team. It means a lot to me. So I got my wheels and in my brain turning a lot about how to get this program better and continue to build it and set our sights on some really high goals.
Nick, you obviously played Zach there at the end of the game.
Yes.
I was cheering,
Yes.
asking what did you see from I think you see your national team debut?
Yeah. First of all, I think that I want to say this as respectfully as I can. I want. You know, we certainly appreciate all the fans and the noise and all the cheering and all the stuff that they do, like big time from like the bottom of our heart. He's a serious player though. I want to make sure that this isn't like we're trying to figure out how to put him in the right places defensively and offensively and use his, you know, his God-given talent that he's been given. Right, I want to make sure. I'm trying to say this as directly, but nicely as I can. I want it to be, you know, he's a serious player that's improving a lot, and I think he gives us a unique factor. Now we've got to build that up. That was his first time out there. We kind of got a game plan for how we're going to use him. You know, I got about 4 or 5 minutes of it tonight, but we'll continue to build it, and hopefully, it becomes a factor that really helps our team someday down the road.
You're obviously a very heady, smart basketball player, and you've had now years to learn the NBA game, but with so little experience at the national senior team level, does it make you excited how you can kind of learn this game and get the wheels turning as you get more and more experience here?
Yeah, for sure. It's a little bit of a different game, but at the end of the day, to me, it's just basketball. I try to be aggressive. I try to make the right play. I try to play for my teammates on both ends of the floor, and whatever happens after that, I live with. So not much changes for me.
You talk about being aggressive or being right off the bat, the first play that you got there. What were you thinking on that play to get?
I surprised myself a little bit. I've never had a left-hand dunk in my career. Yeah, but that was a good way to start. Good way to start for sure. Yeah, but like I said, I didn't know that was coming. It probably won't happen again.
Shai, you said you had a family and friends here. I'm wondering, when you hit that three near the end and you looked to the crowd, is that who you were looking at?
Nah, I was just looking at whoever was there.
We'll wrap it up. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Oh, thank you.